I'm watching a man walk by. Sitting in front of the window is kind of funny because I can see all the people walking by, and which means they can see me, so this is probably really weird. So welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a makeup tutorial on this look, but this is something I've never done on my channel before because it is a full face and brand review of one brand, which I am doing Kat Von D today. This look is a very intense purple eye and a nude lip, which is something different for me. Usually I go for more of a subtle eye, you could say. Some people wouldn't consider it subtle. And a color. I usually do color on my lips instead of my eyes, but today I went for a colored eye. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. These are such beautiful matte shades. Since I'm doing a purple look with a more nude lip, I'm going to use the cool tone shades, so I'm going to be using this middle section of the palette. So I'm going to dip my brush in this transition color, then I'm going to put this in my crease. Now since I'm going to be reviewing Kat Von D as a brand as I go, I'll just do that as I go and kind of throw in some things at the end, I guess. We'll just see how this plays out. But for this palette, my review of this is that the colors are beautiful. They're all matte. The only thing that I don't like about it is that when you dip your brush into it, it like creates a lot of like extra product that you don't need. Like it comes out of the pan really easily. For me, I would rather it be more creamy, but they still blend really easily and the colors are really nice and really pigmented. So I would say that that would be the only downfall, is that you get a lot of like fallout. Dip it in this like olivey gray color, and I'm going to start by placing this in the outer corner and then blending upward into the crease about halfway with that Sigma E40. I know I said I wasn't going to do any warm tones, but then I changed my mind. So I'm going to use this orangey transition color, and I'm starting up here like just above the crease. And then taking a small angled brush, I'm going to use the black that's in the middle, and I'm going to kind of create a flick, but then I'm going to blend it in so it's not going to be like a cat eye or anything, and then blend upwards into the crease. With my MAC 217, I'm going to use the original like gray transition shade, and I'm going to just blend that into the crease and over the lid in the center, focusing just on the center, not going into here, but just staying on the center of the lid and in the crease. And then with the Sigma E40 one more time and that orange transition color, I'm going to do the same thing again, just adding that orange right above the crease. Okay, now for the purple. On a flat definer brush, I'm going to be using this Metal Crush eyeshadow from Kat Von D. Of course, since everything in this video is Kat Von D. It's a beautiful purple color, and these are awesome. I have like almost all the colors. They are super pigmented, super bright, and just really fun if you're looking for something that's different. I'm going to use Fix Plus with this because even though Fix Plus is not Kat Von D, I feel like it's important. And you don't have to do this, but it's just going to make the eyeshadow like stand out a lot more and become and be more pigmented. Dip my brush into the eyeshadow, and then I'm going to put it all over my lid. And I'm making sure that I'm not going above the crease at all. I'm just focusing it on the lid part. And now with my MAC 217, again with nothing on it, I'm just gonna dust that lightly in the crease so that that purple and our crease colors blend together. And then I'm gonna go back in one more time with that purple and then some more Fix Plus. And now just with like any clean blending brush, I'm just gonna kind of blend back and forth just to make sure that everything is nice and cohesive and there is no harsh lines, because we don't like those lines. When you're doing a look like this, you want to make sure that the dark color eyeshadow doesn't go above your crease, because that's how you're going to look like you have like a black eye or like one of those like panda eyes. As long as you keep the dark color below your crease point and then you blend with a lighter color above, you will be good to go. So you can see that it just fades nice and gradually, and that's what we wanted. Perfect! Moving on to the skin. For this foundation that we're going to be using, which is the Lock It Tattoo Foundation, this is like super glue for your face. If you are going somewhere where you have to be wearing your makeup for a really long time and you want a full coverage, very full coverage face, that's your go-to foundation. It is super intense. You can see like when I pump it out, it is like super thick. Because it's so thick, I like to pat it into my hand first to kind of like break it up almost in a way before I put it on my face, and blend it with my fingers a little bit, and then I will go in with I'm going to use a damp beauty blender for this, I think. And it doesn't look like it matches my face right now, but it will match my neck once it's all blended in, don't worry. I just sprayed my beauty blender with some Fix Plus, and I'm going to use it to blend this in just to add some extra hydration to the foundation, and it will soak up any like extra products that we don't need. And like I said, I don't have a Kat Von D concealer, so I'm just going to use my Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio that I love so much. And I'm going to use this to highlight the under eye area. If you have a dramatic eye going, it's good to have a nice highlight to balance out the eyes. But that is the face base. That rhymes. Done. And now I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light face palette to set. So I'm going to use the banana shade in the middle right here to set my under eye area. I love this Shade and Lights palette. It is so awesome. And then I'm using the pinky undertone shade to set the rest of where I put concealer. Now that we have that part done, I'm going to go in and contour. And to contour, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs the Shape brush. To sculpt, I'm going to use this First Brown shade because it's a little bit more cool toned, and for contour you want to use like cooler tones. And starting at the hairline and making a line like that, I'm just going to use a brush with no additional product, and I'm going to blend it upwards, focusing mainly on the upper part. And then I'm going to take some of the middle brown shade that's like more warm toned and just bronze my forehead with it. And then you want to make sure that you do your jawline as well. Now I'm going to add some gold, I think, in here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. So using another Metal Crush eyeshadow in the shade Thrasher, I'm going to take that same flat definer brush but use the other side since this one side has purple on it, and get some on the brush. I'm just going to place it on the center of my lid, making sure that it really just focuses on the center of the lid so you don't lose that purple. And then using a like very dense blending brush, I'm going to go back in with that purple and just make sure that it's all blended together. There, so now we just have a little bit of gold in there. And to continue with more gold, because why not, I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eye with this, taking purple on like a flat shader brush. I'm going to line my lower lash line to about here. I'm going to take like a pencil brush or maybe the same flat shader brush, get some more gold on there. Yikes! Get some more gold on there, and I'm just going to put it on the middle so that the top of that lid matches the bottom of the lid. To make sure that the purple still stands out, I'm going to get some purple on that flat brush and redo the outer and inner parts. So that is eyeshadow done. Now I'm going to use we're almost done, the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And I'm going to fast forward through this part because I have a winged eyeliner tutorial that I'll link below. So if you want to see that, then click on the link. I added a wing. And now I am going to add some mascara using the Kat Von D mascara. There's no name on this, but it looks like this. To my top lashes. It's a really fluffy wand, which gives you nice, like, full lashes. Now for brows, I have a brow thing. Here it is. This is the tattoo brow, and I'm going to first use just like a spoolie and brush them. This is really good for if you want feathered brows. So I'm just going to kind of add some hairs here. Brows done. So I have two lipsticks. One is very, very nude and one is like a little bit pinker. And I'm going to just put a little bit of the redder color underneath just so that the nude isn't so nude, because it's incredibly nude. But there's my extremely nude lip. Okay, so that is the finished look. It is very purple, which I like, and a nude lip. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you learned a little bit about Kat Von D, got some recommendations. If you have any other brands that you would like me to do full face tutorial of, let me know down below. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next video.